AI called this app production quality and enterprise grade. That's a big claim. So instead of just trusting it, I reviewed the application the same way I would review a teammate's code at work. Here's what AI got right and the things that would never make it to production without being fixed. Last video, AI built an internal knowledge management portal for companies. On paper, it looked impressive. Clean architecture, secure logins, role-based access, event-driven design. But here's something every software engineer learns eventually. Good architecture and production-ready software are two different things. So I went through the application like a real code review. First, the good news. I didn't just read the code, I tested it. Employees can only delete documents they uploaded themselves. If they try to delete someone else's document by typing the URL directly and bypassing the interface, the backend blocks the request completely. That's exactly how authorization should work. The security isn't just in the user interface, it's enforced where it actually matters. I also like the Docker setup. Instead of giving the application full control over the machine it's running on, it runs with limited permissions. If something goes wrong, the impact is much smaller. That's real production security practice. Now let's talk about what AI means. Search works. Type in a keyword and it finds matching documents. But imagine a company with hundreds of thousands of files instead of 20. Finding the right document instantly becomes a much harder problem. Right now, this search is fine for a demo. A real enterprise system would eventually need a much more powerful search engine. The next issue is file storage. Today, uploading files are stored on one machine. Imagine your company has two servers. An employee uploads the documents to server A. Another employee's request goes to server B. Server B has no idea that file even exists. That's why large companies usually store files in shared cloud storage instead of keeping them on one single machine. Another thing I would improve is how users stay logged in as the application grows. The current approach works perfectly for one server. But once an application starts running across multiple servers, companies usually switch to a different solution, so users don't get randomly signed out. There's also no audit trail. This application manages HR policies, contracts, and company documents. But right now, there's no record of who downloaded a file, who deleted it, or even when it happened. For many businesses, that's not just a nice feature, it's a compliance requirement. And here's the one that surprised me the most. The application ships with a default database password, Postgres. For a local demo, that's perfectly fine. But if someone accidentally deployed it like that, it would immediately raise concerns during a security review. None of these issues mean AI built a bad application. Quite the opposite. It built a solid foundation. But foundations aren't finished buildings. Turning good code into production-ready software is where engineering experience really matters. So that's exactly what we are going to do next. AI gave us the foundation. Now we are going to make it ready for the real world. In the next video, we'll fix the first production issue that most companies would flag immediately. Build, review, improve, deploy. That's the journey.